안녕하세요, Serinibida. Hey Rose is invited to another video, but as you can see behind me, it's gonna be a new journal collection video. I wanted to do this because we are gonna get a storage unit for some of the stuff that we want to keep from my grandparents that won't fit here at our house, and I'm gonna put the journals in there just so excuse me, just so I have more room in my room, because I've got 3 huge bins that take up a good 80% of my closet. So figured I would film this, go bin by bin, and for each video, do 1 bin for 1 video, so on. So if anyone does ask, for anyone that's potentially new, I did lose my grandfather in October, and I lost my grandmother in January. We're going through all of the stuff in their house, basically letting people that want certain things that nobody else does, let them take it, or kind of just try to straighten up a little bit, because we are going to be doing an estate sale, because sadly we can't keep their house, which sucks because it was kind of like a childhood home for me. I say kind of because I live with my mom most of the time, but when I would spend the night or when I would come home from school, go to their house type of thing. But we cannot afford to keep the house because of the way that how high their bills were. So as a result, we're having to do the estate sale, excuse me, which stinks, but gotta do what you gotta do. Get a sip of my drink right here, and sorry for that loud noise. Alright, put that back. Put it there so I can get it easy. Okay. Now, with all that being said, I know this was a super long intro, but I wanted to do the disclaimer for not doing a journal collection for a while, plus the reason why I'm having to do it the way that I'm doing it. God, my leg still hurts from where I slammed it. A tangent and a half. I'll explain that if you're curious in the comments, but anyway, let's go ahead and get started because I've rambled on long enough. These are not going to be in any particular order, by the way, just because, again, I put them in bins and I don't know which one is which in terms of number, so just be patient with me in that regard. So the first good grief, I cannot keep my throat clear today. And the first one is this kitten one. That's the back. This one was done in 2017, I can tell because of the number on the spine there. But funny story about this one. My mom was cleaning out a tote in her room. It had a bunch of old bills and stuff from when she worked at the pharmacy for the state, and she found this buried in there. She said, "I remember asking for a notebook from you, but then I never ended up using it. So she let me have it, and then I ended up using it." So it's kind of the backstory behind this one. But I love this style of journal. They're by Keith Kimberlin, sorry. It's really dark. I need to just put my glasses on, but anyway. So I do like this style in terms of the animals and stuff. I have a few under my nightstand that are by him as well that I haven't used yet, but I will at some point. So yeah, that's the first one. Let me stick it behind me. This next one is by Fringe. Cover up the address. but it just looks like this. It's really pretty. I like it a lot. The pages are pretty thin for the most part, but I didn't mind that because I don't write with like fountain pen or anything like that. But if you do write with fountain pen and you're worried about like pages bleeding, then I would not get this. But oh, I forgot about this doodle that I did in here. I need to just take a picture of that and keep it and put it on so I can just show it to a friend. But excuse me. I do really like this one. I like the fringe journals pretty well. They hold up well. They don't, and this one was from 2020. But they hold up well. I haven't had any of them fall apart. So I do recommend the Fringe brand. Sorry, piece of loose skin there that was bugging me. What number was this one? I'm curious. This was 97, and this one only lasted about a month. Because this is when I was journaling like crazy. I've kind of slacked off a little bit. But I know once the estate sale happens and everything, it's going to pick back up again. Because I'm not going to be able to go into my grandparents' house like I want. Because it's going to go up for, it's going to go on the market. Probably going to get turned into college housing. Which I don't want. I would rather a family move into it, but it is what it is. So, yeah. It's this one. I know I keep doing tangents and I apologize. This is volume 11. This one I got from Hobby Lobby a while back. But I remember I had to like kind of glue this page down because it had fallen out, which is why the cover looks like it does. But I remember this was from 2015. And I remember this is when my Aunt Rhonda's husband died. And I went to the funeral, met up with her son, my cousin, and he's probably not gonna see this video, but I'm just gonna say this right now. Jake, get your ish together, please. Your mom has passed now. In fact, she passed, I think it was last year. This year, my dad and Uncle Mike passed. So all of the family that's left is Aunt Nancy and Aunt Terry. So just reach out to them. I know you're trying to I know you're distancing yourself at the moment, but you shouldn't cut yourself off from family. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I'll do these because these are thin. This is volume 11 or 12? 12. And it's this Hello Kitty one I'd gotten from Target forever ago. This one is 2014 to 2015. No, 2015 to 2016 is when this one was. So this one didn't really last me that long. I used it more for like collage work than anything. And to be honest, I've considered taking pages out that I want to save and then just throwing the notebook away because it was a collage one. But I'm kind of torn on that. That's just me personally. I'm just kind of torn on it, so I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. But here's that one. Put that behind me. This is number 9, I can tell. This one is from 2015. Yes. And it's another one that I did like scrapbooking stuff in. This was when The Hunger Games first came out in theaters. Just shows how long ago that's been. But there's a lot of collages in this one too. I also translated like some of the Korean songs I listened to, like the English lyrics and stuff. And then like a sticker book that I love, I wanted to keep the front of, but I have another one, so I can just put it in another journal if I need to. But yeah, it's volume 9. Let's do these two next. Don't drop them. This one is from 2019. Is that right? Yes. And it looks like this. I actually ended up getting this one at a store called City Trend near me. I don't know if anybody else in the States has one near them. I don't know if they're international, but if they are and you're an international viewer, please feel free to let me know in the comments. But it's basically a trying to think of the word. My brain wants to say clearance shop, but that's not right. Anyway, they buy certain brands for cheap and then sell them to you. So it's a store like that. Like, for some reason my brain is just not want to work this morning. Thanks, Capra. Some seizure meds for you. But yeah, I do like this one a lot. I like the back too. The back's really cute. So if you can find this or something similar and you're a Disney fan, I think you would like it a lot. So the next one is by the brand Uros. U-R-O-S. It's right there in the corner. I'll just hold it up. This one was 2020 to 2021. So this one was probably filled with a lot of cards from when I was doing a bunch of trading and stuff. Because I do trade / sell K-pop photo cards and miscellaneous merch, which I need to fix my Instagram page because the one that I had was I don't know if I may have switched it because it's got a picture of Dan as the icon. I'll have to check, but if it doesn't get sent to that one, then I need to update it. I would like to put my Discord in there too, but it recently got hacked and I had to make a new one, which is annoying. So I don't know, may or may not. Anyway, one of my favorite pieces that I did in this one, if I can get it open. There we go. That took a while, but yeah, volume, what number? 101. Okay. That was the last one before the 3 I need to do flip-throughs on. Next is this one from Claire's. John or Reva got me this one. He got me a lot of like the Claire's ones. This is 2017. I do like this one. I kind of flew through it quick because it is a smaller one, but I did like it a lot. And if they still had it, I would consider getting it again, but decorating the front different so I could tell them apart. Because I've had that problem where I want to use the same journal like again, but I didn't have anything to separate the covers so I knew which one was which. So that's why I haven't done that. But did like this one. I think, yeah, let's do this one. This one I got from either TJ Maxx or Marshalls, I can't remember, but it looks like this. Is this one of the Ecolo ones? Yes. This is one of the Ecolo brand ones. It is very thick. Because I filled this thing to death. Oh, I forgot about the pattern I did. I need to take a picture of that one too. Because I like posting my artwork on Instagram too. Got the freaking burps, man. Oh, there's another one. But yeah, this one, I think Walter, who I consider like a stepdad, even though him and my mom are not really married. We were on the way home from a doctor's appointment and there was a Marshalls nearby. And I asked if we could go in and I got this. Also, the spine broke on this one, so I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but the spine broke, which is unfortunate, but that's what happens when I put too much stuff in it. The spine breaks, so. Next one is actually one of my favorites. This one was from 2018 to 2019. This is volume 73, and it is this one with all the evolutions and Pikachu. For those that don't know, my favorite Pokemon is Sylveon, which is actually the one right here. Love Sylveon. I like the fairy type in general, but Sylveon is probably one of my favorite like fairy types. I'm currently doing a thing where I'm doing my interpretation on each gym leader type, like as drawings, and right now I've done grass and poison. My next one is probably either going to be fairy or water. Even though I had a friend tell me last night he would love to see how I would do the electric. So I may do that one too. I don't know. Just depends on my mood. But I do plan to keep going with that just because I like being creative like that and coming up with different gym leader designs. I thought about tweeting Nintendo and being like, hey, these are some ideas that I have, but I doubt they would even notice me, honestly. As big as a company they are, I doubt it. Let's get these two behemoths. Oh no, let's get this behemoth. Golly. Behemoth is what, seriously. This one was from Barnes & Noble. John or Reva got me this one. And it was called the Medici Lion, I think was the name of it. Let me see if that actually, this one was 2018. Yeah, Medici Lion. Says the open stitch design of this recycled leather journal is characteristic of the Madrid and Renaissance. That's about as much as I can read because the text is so small on the label, but I really do need to get some glasses though, holy crap. Right now I have readers and they help, but they don't really do the job. But yeah, I like the leather-bound ones from Barnes & Noble, but they're so expensive. I've seen some go for like $120 and I'm just like, that is ridiculous. That should not be a thing. Like, it's such a rip to me, but anyway. Even if someday I were to get rid of all of my journals, like just tear out pages that were important and then just get rid of them, the ones that John gave me I would keep for sure. Just put you right there. Next one is this random 5-subject notebook that I picked up somewhere. I want to say Food Depot, but I think I didn't have any journals at the time when I finished the one that I was working on, so I just picked up one just to let me have one. This was from 2019. This has some drawings in it too. Let me see if I can go back to it. Yeah. Like that one. This one that I still need to color in. I hadn't done that yet. I keep meaning to color in a lot of these, but then I just leave them. And there's another one, again, that I was working on and didn't finish. So I think I got distracted by other stuff, but anyway. There's that one. Then the next one is a Lisa Frank dolphin one. This one was from 2018. And I remember for the opening I did that. It's kind of like a little inspirational thing. And I put like a poster of Selena Gomez in here. So it got pretty full quickly too. Thankfully not full enough to break the spine, but it still got pretty full. Let's do these three next. Yeah, I had more in the bag. And I think the ones that I've already shown you, I'll put in the bag just to save some room on the bed, because it's getting very full on the bed. Get in there. Annoying. Okay, that's better. It's not as many on my back either. The next three are all Kate Spade. I found these at TJ Maxx because there is no way in heck I would pay full price for a Kate Spade one, just because they are pricey. So the first one says leave something to the imagination, and it's black. I did like the pages. I think they were thick enough that if you did use fountain pen, it wouldn't bleed. I would do like a test page in the back though first, just so you know for sure. Because personally, I've never used fountain pen. I'd like to, but it's not something in the cards for me at the moment, so that's why I'm just doing regular pen. Then I have this one that says chic happens, and it's like a light blue turquoise color. As you see, I have a rubber band around it to keep it together, because she do be thick. So, and then excuse me, the last one, and I thought this was funny. I put a sticker on the front of it, and one of my friends said it looked like a spell book, which is not what I was going for. But anyway, it says penny for your thoughts, and it looks like this. Let me know if you guys see what my friend is talking about with this, because personally I don't, but I can see why someone would get that impression. Get these that came out of the bag. There we go. This next one is volume 4, I believe. Yes. And it looks like this. This is Hannah Decca brand. This was just one I had lying around, and I just decided to use it for a journal. And overall, I really did like this one. I don't use composition books too much just because they tend to fall apart, so. Next one is another one that John got me, and it's this one, again from Claire's. You guys might have actually seen the video where I hauled this, because I'm pretty sure I hauled this one during one of the times he was here. Yeah, it says from 2016 to 2017. Oh no, I went there because I have a bunch of the, he wrote like little notes in the front for each day, which is something else I'm gonna take a picture of on my phone, because I'm taking a bunch of photos on my phone because I'm doing a scrapbook for the two of us, and I'd like to have all the little notes in there, personally. If you guys would like to see the few scrapbook pages that I've done already, even though it's like just prom photos of us, feel free to let me know. If he's okay with it, I don't mind showing it. So, yeah, there's this one. Next one was from Dollar General. I don't know the brand, but it just looks like this. It's got a bunch of like the cat unicorn, or catacorn as I call it sometimes. I'm trying to see if there's a drawing in this one, or if this is just more like collage stuff. I actually use this as like a journal. Okay. Anyway, there's this one. There's this one, which is ridiculous. It actually like broke the spine, unfortunately. I plan to try to get some of these like really thick stickers off of here without ripping the page so it can close better, because it's just ridiculous. But this was a Hobby Lobby find. I remember one of the times I went in, I looked at the journals and I got the one that was volume 11 and this one at the same time. So definitely enjoyed it. I would definitely layer the stickers different though, so it did not turn out like this one did. Next, I had this one forever before I used it. I started it in 2012. Then I moved to a different journal. Then when I finished that journal and another journal, I came back to this. So this one technically didn't get finished until 2015. But I do like it, obviously, because it's Paris. If I could find something similar, I would definitely, also the spine is broken, but I would definitely get something similar again. This is another Paris one. I think this one was from TJ Maxx. Trying to read the back, but it does not say, which is unfortunate. But yeah, this one was a 2017 one. This is volume 39, for those wondering. I know some of you guys that watch the journal videos are not subscribed to the channel, which is totally fine, that's your prerogative. If you would like to subscribe for more future videos, please feel free to do so. But I have done quite a few journal videos, journal flip-throughs, and things like that, so I'm sure those who have watched all the journal flip-throughs can say, oh, this one is that number, this one is that number, so. Which, I appreciate it if you have watched all of them. This next one is also from Claire's. This one is 2016, it's volume 24. I remember showing this one in a haul with him for sure. Just because he got me this one and this one at the same time. So yeah, there's these two. I got this one from Target forever ago, it feels like. What is the brand on this thing? I want to say it's Yobi. I want to say that's what the brand is. But it looks like this. I'll get journals from Target occasionally when I actually am able to go to one, because the closest one is over an hour away, which sucks. But I don't know, I just like finding more options here where I live, because there are a ton of stores that have places where you can get notebooks. I mean, like I said, even the freaking grocery store had them, so I just do that. Anyway, this one is, what is the brand of you? Because I can't remember. This was 2019. I want to say this one was Ecolo, but I could be wrong. It might just be a no-name brand. swear I fly through the little ones just because I shove so much stuff in here. But there's this one. Next one is another one from Dollar General, actually. And this one was 2016. What I liked is that the lines were really small. So that worked for me. So I could do more on the pages and stuff. Just trying to see if there are any drawings in this one. I don't think there is. There are a couple of song translations in the back though. But yeah, that's this one. I like what it said on the front. It says, kindness gives birth to kindness, which I agree with. Next one is this Agretsuko one. I got this one, either John got it for me or I just bought it at Books A Million. Pretty sure he got me this one though. But I like how on the front she's in rage mode, but then on the back she's like her cute, just her regular mode, I guess. And there's a pocket in the back too that I've kept some stuff in. There might be a wristband from the hospital in there I need to put in my transplant scrapbook. Anyway, I do like this one. The lines were kind of wide for my liking, but otherwise I liked it a lot. Next is this one, which is from 2019. Almost a month for this one, because I started at February 22nd and ended at March 11th. So almost a month, but I want to say John got me this one too. If it wasn't him, then it was Robin, or no, it was him, because anytime he gets me one, the first page is usually a message from him in it. So this one was from him. Thank you, air, for turning on. Apologize if you heard that, because that is very loud. But yeah, definitely enjoyed this one. This one was from Ross, I want to say. This one was from Ross. And it looks like this. This one also has a pocket in the back like the Agretsuko. Ellie Claire. Looks like the name of the brand, I guess. But I liked it. I don't know if I would get it again. I do like that it had the pocket in the back though. I wish more journals had like the pocket in the back, because I just shove all my stuff in it. Next one is this one from Claire's that John got me. Very shiny. I finished this one pretty quick. This was May 26th, 2019 to June 12th. So I did finish that pretty quick. 2 weeks-ish. But I do like it. I would get something similar again, because like I said, I don't like getting the same one unless I decorate it in some way to know the difference. So that one. Pull all these up. The next one, I decorated with K-pop a lot. This is the volume 75 from January 24th to February 6th. So this one really didn't last long, but I decorated the cover like that. Then that's like the inside flap. And it's just got like a bunch of decorations like that in it. But yeah, this one was also from Claire's, but John didn't get me this one. I think I ended up picking it up myself. Next one was from TJ Maxx. The brand is Tri-Coastal Design, and it says Possum Ideas. Now, I remember when I first showed you guys this journal, I said it was a dream journal, but I don't really remember my dreams that often. And if I do, it's just like little snippets here and there. So I ended up switching it to a regular journal, excuse me. It did get pretty thick though. One advantage of the spiral bound I found is you can put a bunch of stuff in it and know that the spine isn't going to break. Next is this one from Barnes & Noble. My mom actually found this and picked it out because I was looking at a bunch of different journals in Barnes & Noble, and she knows how much I love Paris, so she's like, found one for you. So definitely got some good use out of that one. Alright, and the last three are going to be from Claire's. The first one is probably the one that has like the most views in terms of flip through on my channel, and it is this one, the panda. And I do love this one a lot. I've gone back in there, but they haven't had like this style for panda. Maybe one day I'll go back in there and see what they have, but the Claire's that I was going to move from the mall to inside of Walmart. I don't know why that was a thing, but it was. And I rarely get to go to Walmart as it is, so. But yeah. There's this one. This one, which is really cute. And then the last one for that bin is this one. This actually has a little pocket in the front that makes it have like this little fish or fish. It was a notebook, but it was too small to use for like writing and stuff. But I have a cousin that likes to draw, so I just tore the cover off and gave them the notebook because I still wanted the little fish tail sticking out. But yeah. Alright guys, that is the end of part 1 of this journal collection video. I apologize that it is super long. Hopefully you guys stuck around to the end. But with all that being said, I will talk to you guys soon in another video, another time. Bye roses. Annyeong.